Hello everybody. This is my speed drawing of TophiaChu. She okay, I've started on the face shape obviously. She is one of my favorite lolcows. Um, I'd say she's probably my first TikTok lolcow, of course. What was it, 2020 when she started? I'm not really sure. Anyways, this will be me speed drawing, but also narrating kind of like who TophiaChu is, what her essence is, what kind of person she is. And this is all going to be very loose recollection from me. I didn't do a massive amount of research. I want this to be more like casual. If you guys want to check out like actual people that do like lolcow research analysis, there's who do I watch? I watch Kiwi Tapes, Smokey MC, I believe his name is. And then there's Mario with like three O's and an H at the end. Yeah. So those are channels that I like to watch. Um, her eyebrow was so hard to do, God. Okay, whatever, not the point. So, when I first started getting onto TikTok, I saw TophiaChu doing these duets. These duets were pretty like harmless. Like it was just like those POV duets. POV, you're the boss's daughter. You're married to a mafia man, and it was her just like being cringe. Like her only crime at the moment was being cringe, which is like whatever. Who cares? Um, but then But then, as time went on, I think with the use of the internet, it got worse. She got worse. Now, I do think that she does have like a mental like disability or something. I think she does. I mean, she has to at this point. Come on now. But yeah, let me just start at the beginning. The very low level thing she did. The first one we got is begging for money on TikTok and scamming people. This is pretty low level. Like this isn't that bad actually. For a lolcow. She was begging for money and she needed it for rent. For rent. They lived in like a motel. Her family lived in a motel. Jesus. That is just her eyes totally not correct. The right one. I'll probably fix that later. So she was begging for money on lives for rent. You'll notice this with a lot of lolcows. They're always on live. They're not posting content, like entertaining content. They're on live for just begging for money. That's really it. So she got this money and I believe she was like, "Guys, I'm doing a raffle and, put some money in the raffle and if we don't reach the amount that I need for it, like I'll give you your money back. Like I'll refund you." She did not in fact refund anybody. Yeah, she took all their effing shit. So she used that money for a BTS concert. She went to a BTS concert and Comic-Con. So, she's just very well-rounded intellectually. So that was just the beginning, right? The monetary financial things that she was up to. That was the beginning. And then like I said, call back to the POV she was doing, those duets she was doing with certain creators. Yeah, she was doing them to a specific man called Wesley Boba. Now, y'all who are in the Chuniverse, you might know who this man is. Oh my gosh, he would do POVs like I'm your boyfriend, or saying I love you for the first time, or kissing you. Like, he was doing very cutesy, albeit cringe, POVs. It was very in at the time. That was what people were doing at the time. And she just ate it up. She loved it. But, there's a certain amount of love you can have until it borders on fetish. And that's what it was. Um, she definitely has a thing for Asian men. So she was doing, duets with these Asian men. And specifically Wesley Boba. She made 20 plus duets with him. Like so many. And it's like, girl, what? And yeah, her hair was very difficult to draw. I'm just like not very good at drawing hair. Yeah. I'm better at the faces. Okay. Oh my god, her shirt. I spent so much time on her shirt. That was also pretty hard to draw. I feel like I spent the most time on like things that were not her face. We'll get to the armpit later. Okay, back to Wesley Boba. Like, you're obsessed with him. So, I suppose he caught wind of this, right? He kind of realized, this one creator keeps duetting me. So checked it out, and I guess he deleted his channel. Not only did he delete his TikTok, he's like supposedly disappeared from the internet. I don't know. Maybe y'all can find him. I don't know. But like I said, this is all loose recollection from me and watching so many videos and also seeing her on my For You and also just experiencing her over the years. There was a time where I just like didn't really think of her that much, but then she came back, and we'll get to that later. That's gonna be in her homeless era. So along with her having this weird obsession with Wesley Boba, people also saw when she was like on live showing her phone or something, and she flipped the phone on Safari, and supposedly that shows like your tabs. I don't even know. I don't use Safari. And what did we see? We saw teen Asian corn. Yes. Yes, it is true. Not only does she fetishize Asians, she also likes minors. Now that's a pretty big one, and I'll tell you why. Because in the lolcow, lolcowism, the study of lolcows, that's a big one. Liking minors, suspicious attractions. I have a theory as to why these lolcows like youngins, and I think it's because, like, these lolcows are all mentally stunted. They have to be. Like, they have to be. There's no way you go on live, refuse to get a job, we'll get to that later, and just, like, are on live all the effing, like, do you have nothing else to do? And then you're talking to all these people and getting riled up at all these comments, like, girl. So she likes Asian people. So what are we at right now? We're at begging for money, scamming people, and Asians. Got it. Now, onto the job. She refuses to get a job. She says, they'll just treat you like a number. They don't care about you. They treat you like a number. They don't really like you anyway. Those checkers were so hard to do. Somehow I managed to do it. Bow tie. All right, anyways. Like, what was it? She said, what was it? You work for somebody and then you get fired for some reason, and you guys are just going to get me fired anyway, talking to her chat. You guys are just going to get me fired anyway, and then you're going to blame it all on me when it's not even my fault. So why should I even get a job? Why should I even try? Like, she doesn't even, like, want to try. Damn, ho. She was fired from Dunkin' Donuts for supposedly bad hygiene. Listen, I don't know if you can get fired for that. Like, what would she have to have been doing? Somebody said that she was supposedly, like, eating donuts on the job or something. I don't know. But, that's crazy. That's crazy. And fast food is, like, I feel like that's, like, one of the, like, easiest jobs to get into, the fast food industry, because it's, like, a starter job, everybody's, like, done it. Everybody's done some type of fast food or, like, waitress or, like, a service industry type thing. You know what I mean? So the fact she got fired from Dunkin' Donuts and now refuses to get another job, like, what are you actually doing? This is crazy. So that's that portion, getting fired from Dunkin' Donuts and refusing to get another job. And then we have her very peculiar sense of confidence, not confidence. It's like delusion as to how you view yourself. I'm not sure if there's like a type of word for that, a type of, theory on that, but like with lolcows, you'll see that they all kind of see themselves in a way that is not accurate to who they truly are. I'm not sure why this is. This could go back to the stunted kind of state of mind, this immaturity that they have where they think, I'm the best kid on the playground. I'm the fastest one. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird. Anyways, so there's this one quote she has. I could pull any K-pop idol if I wanted to. I could do it. And, we have to start taking ourselves seriously at some point. We have to get over the idea that we can just, like, optimism is good. It is. Hope is good. Ooh, God, her eyes are just, oh my gosh. What do you even call Jesus. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I'll make a video, like, narrating what I'm drawing, because this is just, abhorrent. Okay, back to, hope is good, optimism is good, but, knowing what you really are is also good, because that helps you grow as a person, that helps you mature, but she doesn't want to grow. Well, she doesn't want to, like, mature as a human being. That's what I mean. She wants to stay in this kind of state where she can be a child. She can be do whatever she wants. She doesn't have to face repercussions. She's on live every day talking so much crap, being like, come fight me, come do this. Like, you guys, I'll call the police on you, da-da-da. But then when people show up at her Goodwill, talking to her and being like, hey, now she's scared. Now she has crippling anxiety. Now she has to run to the bathroom because she doesn't want to see them. I'm confused. Because, like, weren't you the one that told them to pull up? So she has this weird arrogance about herself. Oh, she thinks she's better than everybody else, and she thinks she can pull any K-pop idol she wants. If you could have, then why didn't you do that at the BTS concert? I'm glad that she was my first lolcow, because she really eased me into it. Because honestly, like, she started off so somewhat normal, living in her, like, apartment or motel. I think she was in an apartment at one point. It was in the very beginning, with TophiaChu, the Mickey painting in the background that she made when she was, like, in 7th grade that she's so proud of. And then we went to the hotel, of course. So I'm glad she was my first, because she got me into it. Compared to the other ones that I'm going to be talking about, she's not as bad, actually. Now, this next portion that I'm going to talk about is her racism portion. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you can find the video out there, but I'm like so sure she said the N-word. I'm so sure she said it. Many lolcows do. However, I do not know if she is of the demographic who can say that word. She's half Latina. We know this because Mama Chu is Latina, but we don't know if Papa Chu, who is a black man, if he is truly her father. There's been speculation. Is he really her father? So that leads us to ask, does she get the pass? I don't know. I don't know about this one. Y'all can comment on this or whatever, but I'm just gonna say I would think she's racist. I'm gonna say she's racist just because it's a common trend with the lolcows. Also, once we get to her homeless era, well, we'll see. So, past all of that, past everything we talked about, the scamming, the not wanting to work, the Asian fetish, the, delusional sense of grandeur she has, past all of that, now we have our current time. What is going on in this current moment? She's been evicted. Yes, and most of you who are in the Chuniverse know this, that this account online on TikTok called Squid, I so believe, she is a housekeeper who worked at the motel that TophiaChu was at, and she got on live, or not on live, I'm sorry, she made a video being like, and she didn't even mention Tophia's name, mind you, she just said, yeah, there's this one notorious, like, live stream, like, TikToker that likes to go live, and we had to kick her out today because not supposedly, she says, TikTok couldn't pay me. I didn't get my money from TikTok. And then Tophia got on live being like, F you, why you expose me like this? Like, F you, you've no right, you're just a maid, like, F you. And Squid didn't even say her name. So she didn't pay rent, and she was evicted. And in their place, mind you, she does have pets. She has, TophiaChu. I believe TophiaChu has passed away since. Yeah, Tophia also has a history of animal abuse. I don't really want to get into it. Honestly, that's one of the things that, like, I can't watch. It's like, it makes me it makes me mad, but it also just makes me so sad because those animals, they can't fight back. TophiaChu was was it a corgi? I'm not sure, but he was a small dog, right? He was small, and you can see Tophia. So it's like, I can't get into the animal abuse, but just know that she and her family has committed animal abuse. So their place was dirty as shit. Mattresses full of urine and other things. Now, this could have been because of the animals. It also could have been because of TophiaChu and other Chu members. We don't know. Yeah, she's now homeless. She was in her, I think it was her brother's, like, car, but the car couldn't move. Some part of it couldn't move. So she was just in there. And back to the speculations of her being racist. Squid made a comment saying they live like animals in the motel room, right? Like, TophiaChu would pee in cups, and Tophia, there's a clip where she drank out of a clear, like, McDonald's cup, and it was a yellow liquid. We don't know what it was, but she had little to no reaction. It's a regular Tuesday night for her.
So Squid made this comment, y'all live like animals. And Tophia got so mad. She was like, how are you gonna call me as a black woman an animal? And it's like, she wasn't calling you that because you're black. It wasn't a racist comment. There was crap and pee everywhere. And Mama Chu took a crap on the side of the road when y'all got evicted. So that is a little like animalistic in a sense. But Tophia uses the race card so much to just kind of make herself be the victim and get out of things. When Trump got voted into office, this election, she's like, it was all you white people, and his like Latinos. Mind you, she's half Latino, so I'm like, girl, what are you like? What kind of point are you trying to make? But she loves to use the race card to get out of things or to like make other people seem bad. And I mean, could you argue that she's racist if she keeps using that card? If she keeps pointing everything back to it? And bringing it up, and if she's fetishizing Asians, can you say that she's racist? So call back to earlier when she said the N-word or whatever, like, she could be racist. That's where we are right now. She's homeless and she's on live getting mad at people, and she's like premium crashing out more than she's ever crashed out anymore. And if you know TophiaChu, you know she speaks slow. Like, she's a turtle. I don't know why, but like, she speaks very slow. So she is crashing out on lives, and I think it might be because like she isn't getting enough food, she isn't getting proper sleep. Like, you know what I mean? She's not in the proper state of homeostasis that she may have been when she was in that motel. So she's D1 crashing out right now, and she supposedly, like on Christmas Day or something around Christmas, they got robbed. Her brother's Xbox gone. Her makeup kits gone. The Hot Wheels gone. Yeah, she's having it pretty rough right now. But that leads us to the next question. Should we feel bad for lolcows, guys? Should we feel that, like, they've maybe been dealt a bad hand in life or something? Well, no, she, like, won't get a job. Like, that's step one, babe. Like, she won't get a job. Okay, thank you all for watching and listening. And I know this was, like, a very kind of informal recollection of the TophiaChu universe, but I kind of like it like that. If you guys want to look at like heavy analysis research channels, there are definitely those out there and y'all can find them, but this is just the way I like to do it. And thank you all for watching. Wait, no, I forgot. Okay, here's a hint to the next person I'm drawing. He had beef with Tophia.